up. I gotta still set up, click a couple of things. And we'll be all set. Oh, okay. So much for Instagram. You know, I'm supposed to go live on Instagram, and I tried to set it up, and the screen disappeared, so I guess I'm not going to be on Instagram today. But, anyway, I'm here to do some original songs, and I am starting off with my latest single. I wrote this song in response to a request from a fan. He just messaged me out of the blue and said, "We need more songs about peace." I said, okay. If I can think of something to say that hasn't been said a million times. And so this is what I came up with. The soldiers and the missiles, the rubble of the buildings, the ever-growing toll of death. I can't fathom all the killing. I sit in my comfortable living room, thousands of miles away, trying to come up with something deep and important to say. But the evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to unleash. All I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. A song won't stop an army. I can't undo the bombing. But if I can touch a single heart, at least that would be something. So I'll get to sending my message out to anyone I can. Shouldn't be a whole lot to ask for. Just be kind to your fellow man. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to preach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. I picture a time when armies and guns are replaced by cooperation. Every impossible dream come true starts with the imagination. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to teach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. All I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. So here's one more song about peace. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to do something. I was going through some old recordings. I got in touch with this old co-writer that I wrote with back in the 90s. And so we had demoed this song together in Nashville. I went to Nashville and demoed our song. And he'd forgotten, we had two demos. We did one in Los Angeles with him singing, and I went to Nashville. And their style of the two demos is really different. Like his was saying, it's really traditional country, but the Nashville one was much more contemporary, early 90s country. And he'd forgotten about it. So I went back and to look for the recording, and I couldn't find it. So I started going through all these old cassettes that I had from years back. And I came across this song that I wrote all the way back in like 1988, around there. Like, this is like before I went to music school. I was still like a fledgling songwriter, and I actually found a recording. This female artist I was working with back in the 90s liked the song, and she recorded. So I have a demo, or it's actually not supposed to, well, I guess it is a demo with this female artist. I'm like, this song's not bad. So I want to play it for you. I changed a couple of words to tighten it up a little bit, but it's the same song. I wrote this back in the early 90s. This is like this raw song. It's before I went to business school. I don't know if I'm repeating myself, but I don't know. I was just all excited. I came across this old song that it meant a lot to me when I wrote it. And I just want to see what you all think of it. Stranger called love. So often I call out your name. Oh, stranger called love. You play a mysterious game. You brighten my heart, then you tear it apart, then you vanish off into the night. Oh, stranger called love. You don't know wrong from right. Stranger called love. I long for your tender embrace. Oh, stranger called love. You barely have shown me your face. I don't know where you live, but I know what I'd give to sit in the light of your smile. Oh, stranger called love. Come and stay for a while. Mystical, magical, stranger called love. Will you be the savior that I'm dreaming of? Or are you no more than the thrill of the unknown? Oh, glamorous, dangerous, stranger called love. I've hoped and I've prayed to the gods up above, but night after night, still I lie here alone. Stranger called love. You bringer of joy and of pain. Oh, stranger called love. So much to lose, so much to gain. The games that you play, the price that I pay, I still need to make you my friend. Oh, stranger called love. I'll find you in the end. Stranger called love. I'll find you in the end. So that was like among my earliest songs. I actually found a recording I made of the very first song that I ever wrote. And I'm gonna learn that and play it for you. Because, a lot of songwriters are ashamed of their first song, but mine came out surprisingly good, if I do say so. The reaction I got, I remember I was inspired to write it by my older brother, who was the musician in the family, and I was always like, and he was writing songs back in high school, and I wish I could write songs. God, that's amazing that you could write songs. And I was talking to him one day. I was 28 years old. I was in business school at the Wharton School, and I was, getting ready to graduate and going through this job search thing, and it was like a disaster. My heart totally was not in it. But anyway, I was talking to him on the phone, and he had just written another song, and I was like, God, I wish I could write songs. And he's like, well, then write one then. I'm like, so I hung up the phone. I'm like, I don't know, I guess I could just write one. I didn't think I knew how, but I just decided to write one. So I wrote a song about this job search. It was a satire of the job search process, and it came out. My brother was like, when I played it for him, he was like, all right, I'll humor him and listen to this song of his. And he looked at me like, oh my God. I don't think he ever wrote another song after that because, I don't know. Anyway, but I did find this other old song that I want to play for you. I got these old songs, and every songwriters always want to play their new stuff, but I got these old songs that are like, this song, actually, I wrote this for a project, and it was accepted for the project, but then the project got canceled. So then I found actually this 16-year-old female country singer it's not really a country song, but I guess it is, because this female, it's really like a blues rock thing, but it could be country. So this 16-year-old female artist recorded it. She was in Lake Elsinore, California, which was a small town at the time. I guess it's not anymore, but she made it the title song of her 4-song CD. And she was a big star in her small town. Like, the local paper was writing her up as like the next Reba McEntire. And she had this CD release party, and they closed off the whole town. Like, the main street was all closed off for this CD release party of this artist. And like, the word got out, and Nashville A&R people came to this thing, and well, let's just say she a little bit fell short of the hype. That was kind of probably the peak of her career. But anyway, she did this song, and I found a recording of this song, and now I'm going to try to sing it for you. You'll have to hear it. It's a fun little thing. Babe, I used to make your motor run. Now Johnny Hot Rod is making you hum. You overheat behind my back. Let me tell you what I'm driving at. Blow it out your tailpipe, baby. I won't be taken for a ride. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, you can blow it out your tailpipe. Your little Johnny keeps you out till dawn, fogging your windows and tooting your horn. But while you're purring in his body shop, I won't be playing no traffic cop. Blow it out your tailpipe, baby. I won't be taken for a ride. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, you can blow it out your tailpipe. We had a love-bound breakdown, but don't you bother calling AAA. Taking a backseat to another man's a toll that I just won't pay. So you can blow it out your tailpipe, baby. I won't be taken for a ride. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, you can blow it out your tailpipe. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, you can blow it out your tailpipe. So I hope you enjoyed that little gem. So I'm wondering if I should like record these and put out like versions of them on my website and Spotify. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth the effort, but maybe I will. Because, I like these old little nuggets. So now we will move from the old to the new. And this is a song that is not out yet. I've recorded it. I have a mix of the song. I'm waiting to get some feedback from one of my pro mentors on this mix before I go any further with it. Oh, I need the capo for this song. Let's start over. When you've lost another battle and you're staring at the wall while you struggle to remember what you're living for, and the ever-growing shadows are the only thing you see. Trust that you're right where you need to be. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. Just you, your thoughts and feelings can seem too much to face. But if it doesn't kill you, you know what they say. In the middle of the tunnel, you can still imagine light and the possibilities in the sunshine. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. You'll be up and down, you'll be lost and found. That place of doubt is where you work it out. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness is revealing. It's a place to take it slow, where hope has room to grow. Darkness is for dreaming. It's a place to start again, an unexpected friend. Darkness is for dreaming. All right. So my sets are unplanned. I'm doing these unscheduled still because for the past year I've been sick I got COVID last April, so it's been a year, and I've had long COVID ever since. It's chronic fatigue, which makes it very hard to schedule something, because I can schedule it for say 3 o'clock on Monday, and then 3 o'clock on Monday comes and I'm too exhausted to to do it. So I'm just kind of, when I have some energy, I'm getting online, and I'm limiting these for now to a half an hour, because the most insidious part of this is something called PEM, which stands for post-exertional malaise, which means that if I overdo it, and the thing is, I don't know if I've overdone it until afterwards. So if I overdo it, it's called a crash, and then like the fatigue gets much worse, but it doesn't happen until like the next day. So, I have to just try to be careful to not overdo it. So I feel like a half an hour is probably the most. Actually, maybe I'm not even going to make it to a half an hour today. Starting to feel tired, but I want to do more songs for you. I've got all these songs, and I don't have my set list planned out, so I will decide. Oh, I should do this. This is like my previous single. This also uses the capo. See, it's perfect. I have the capo on, so I'm going to do another song. I don't use the capo for that many songs. I feel like I should use it more, because then I can write in different keys and sing in different keys. But this is a political message song. And I could tell you, this is a song that, unless you follow politics really closely, you're probably not going to know what I'm referring to, but I'm hoping that it will inspire you to figure it out and look it up and see what I mean by all this. But if you don't do that, I think it's a catchy song anyway, and it's fun, and you may like it anyway. I think you'll like it anyway. Turn on the news, there's endless raging and whining about groomers, elites, and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided, as the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous. It's easy to get swept up in this culture war, till you see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, while the fountain of fear's favorite party cuts their taxes. Their 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. It's pay to play like their corporate donors want it. You and me take a back seat to their profits. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. So they get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. follow the money. So go get her, follow the money. If you don't know what I'm referring to, especially in that second verse, maybe I could explain it, but I won't do that right now. Okay. Let's see, I'm at 25, almost 26 minutes. Maybe I should do one more song. I could do another, should I do another political song? I don't know. Oh, I know what let's see. All right, I'm gonna do my previous single. This is actually, no capo for this one. This is actually, I guess it's not really a story song, but I wish I told you that other song I wrote back in 1988. I wish I'd had the self-awareness to have written this one back in 1988. It would have saved a lot of trouble, I think, and heartache. But this was starting out, I was thinking about my family history, and I never met either one of my grandfathers. So that was the starting point for this song. I never met my grandpa on my mother's side. He abandoned her when she was only 5. This is true. My parents treated marriage like a civil war. I feel as if I'm broken at the core. No matter what you see in me today, knowing where I came from, I'm afraid you're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. There's nothing in this world like waking in your arms, but I'm hardwired for a fight or flight response. In my clan, feelings mattered not at all. It's second nature for me to build walls. Talking about the future makes me scared. I'm only telling you because I care. You're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. If I could change, you'd be worth changing for. I wanna try, but you gotta be warned. You're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. You're throwing good love All right. I'm Seth Hilary Jackson. If you have enjoyed this, please make sure you're following me on whichever platform you're on and other platforms. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And go to my website right here. You see SethHilaryJackson.com right at the top of the page. And you can read about me. You can hear my recorded music. You can also hear me on all the streaming platforms like Spotify, etc. But on my website, you can read about me. You can sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter. You can buy merch. I've got merch on my website. And hopefully I'll start a schedule at some point where I can schedule live streams. But if you're following me on any of these platforms, you'll be notified at the moment I go live. So hopefully you'll be able to catch me then. And I really appreciate you